Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'du. First of all, let's thank to Allah, the creator of the whole world, so that we all can be here on this sunny morning in good condition. And let's say salawat to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has given us direction from the dark path to the bright path, namely Islam. Ladies and gentlemen, the honorable judges, and my beloved friends, the Muhammadiyah movement has always had modern feel. The adoption of the content and methodology of modern Dutch education in Muhammadiyah schools at the time was one example. Muhammadiyah's thought and action are often beyond its time. Progress, as Muhammadiyah residents call it. Continuing the Muhammadiyah movement, which has been very successful with various charities in the field of education through schools and college, health through hospital, and social affairs through orphanage. Philanthropism and volunteerism are very typical of millennials. Among the characteristics of this generation is very like to share and volunteer. Volunteer movements such as Indonesia Teaching and Inspiration Class are very popular among young Indonesians. Likewise, donation platforms such as kitabisa.com are very popular and have proven to be effective at attracting millennials. That's what I'm going to talk about it in this occasion. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Fayola Fitri Ananta. I'm from Smp Muhammadiyah 1 Gresik. Dakwah through the millennial generation of Muhammadiyah. That means the simplest way to measure Muhammadiyah millennial dakwah is to see how far its movement is known on social media, and the extent to which its content are very absorbed by young people via digital. This is the problem. It feels like the Muhammadiyah dakwah movement is still not fluent enough in entering this realm. If social media can mobilize the power of the mass, of course social media can also become an instrument of da'wah, social and humanitarian movement. Ladies and gentlemen, and the young generation. Moreover, enlightenment propaganda content is very necessary because nowadays the source of hate narrative often start from viral social media content in the form of memes, hashtags, and instant message in messenger application group. The question is, can the method and content of Muhammadiyah's da'wah, which is said to be enlightening and progressive, become a counter-narrative to hate speech that goes back and forth? In fact, there have been many attempts to present contemporary elements in Muhammadiyah's da'wah, like Atlan Samu, which is increasingly coming up with cool and eye-catching design without ignoring the substance of da'wah. Or Muhammadiyah Television, TVmu, which is quite aware of millennials by appearing multi-platform, starting from satellite dishes, streaming websites, subscription television, and most importantly, via a YouTube account, TVmu channel. However, for Muhammadiyah, social media da'wah is still like a small narrative. In fact, for the millennial generation, social media is a big narrative, the determinant of change. Muhammadiyah seems to need to pay attention to the categories which in the world of scouting are called current abilities and potential abilities. Current abilities indicate current abilities, while potential abilities indicate future potential. It must be realized that social media da'wah can give birth to extraordinary potential abilities within the Muhammadiyah party. It's also about making virtue viral, for amar ma'ruf nahi munkar, or like the Muhammadiyah youth jargon, fastabiqul khairat, competing in virtue. Well, I stop here my speech. Thank you. I'm so sorry for any mistakes. I hope it can be useful for all of us. And nun wal kalami wa maisturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.